Greetings, Earthlings! Welcome to RFF Picks. Today, I have a correlated Counter-Strike bet for you for Wednesday. This is going to be August 28th. Starts very early in the morning, 8:30 a.m. Central Time. Wanted to get the video out. It has been 12 days, I think, since I made a video last. I didn't realize that I haven't been on here for that long. I feel like I've been posting plays a lot on the Winnable, but I guess I just haven't been coming on here making videos. Of course I haven't, but I just didn't realize it's been a couple weeks. But we had a massive day today, and so I got excited. I was like, I got to come on here and talk to y'all a little bit because hopefully y'all are tailing these plays today. So I did end up posting a couple of these last night before I went to sleep. I got on there, really liked what I was seeing, and we got paid off for it. And so these two bottom plays right here, I gave this play out at 10 p.m. on Monday on the Winnable. I don't remember which one was the free plan, which one was an MVP plan, because I think I put free MVP or vice versa. Don't really remember, but this play started at 5:30 in the morning. This play was at 7 in the morning, so I gave those two out. And then I also gave out another play late at night also, and this was at noon. So I think two of these were on the MVP, and then one was on the free plan. Like I said, don't remember which one was which. Probably this one free and these two MVP. But we had three cashes back to back to back. I posted it on the Winnable, so I wanted to come on here and talk about it because we were due for one. We've been doing a lot of these, and it hasn't gone our way. But as you can see, we had a really good day. These two I didn't end up watching them because they're very early in the morning. I woke up at like 9 in the morning for work. So I woke up to two cashes. I was like, hell yeah, we're about to have a day. And then I ended up watching a little bit of this game, but we ended up winning as well. I watched like half of map one, half of map two, and I knew Mateos was going to hit it, so I didn't watch it. But our RDN, this guy right here, I think he had his kill total within the first map, pretty much. It was a really good correlated day. As you can see, these guys like knocked their totals out of the water right here. 41 to 25 and a half, 16. We had 37 and then 45. So I bet we could go back and look at these. Like these games went to overtime, and it was just a chaotic back and forth match. Would have been a really fun one to watch. Obviously, we're not going to be awake for that one. And then right here, this went exactly how we wanted as well. This was one of these teams I'm sure pretty much ended up kind of taking over. It's probably Eclot taking over the game, and to where they're not able to get a lot of rounds. So really good day, and I wanted to come on here and talk about it because this is what we're looking for. This is what we're looking for. So I ended up winning $875 today. I had three for three plays end up winning. So here's our Real Friends community. What this is, me and Miles, we started Real Friends in Football 2.5 years ago, and that channel now has 34.7 thousand subscribers. When we started that channel, we wanted to initially talk about gambling. So we wanted to talk about week one spreads, player props, future bets, all that kind of stuff. But we kind of ended up shifting the channel because we started to realize that gambling is its own niche and football is kind of its own niche. And then there also is a combination niche, so that's probably why y'all are here. But me and Miles were very passionate towards football and gambling, so we decided to kind of separate them. But on this channel, we can try to talk, I guess on both channels, we can kind of talk a little bit about both, but we wanted to separate them for the most part. So that channel, we do kind of team videos. We talk about just kind of generic stuff. We do kind of fantasy football in there, stuff like that too. So we have that channel right there, Real Friends in Football, 2.5 years. And right after Super Bowl, we started RFF Picks. So RFF Picks, we talk all sports on here. Obviously, football is going to be our bread and butter. We have our RFF Shorts channel and then our podcast channel. So the Shorts is kind of be the TikTok kind of stuff. And then podcasts, we're going to do more of like long form content on there, or just kind of like etc. videos on that side of the channel. So as you can see below, my 500 units is a screenshot of my personal betting. 7% ROI, over 7,000 bets. Over 500 units. I've risked over 7,000 units. And as you can see, I've been on a trajectory of going positive. A lot of the bets that I make are correlated betting. So what I showed before right here, we go more, or less. So that is all strategic. It's not random. We do this. There was a comment out there. I really like the comment that you made, but what he said was, we do everything like math based here. Everything has some sort of like math behind it. We're not kind of just like pulling shit out of our ass and making these like random bets. Obviously, there are going to be bets here and there where we think we have an advantage over the sports book. So, me and Miles, we watch a lot of film on football. We do a lot of our due diligence on football. So we might have like a thing that we kind of like, but at the end of the day, a lot of these bets, they're just kind of math. There's math behind it. So we do more, less. These are correlated bets. We do EV betting here, and then another thing I do is villain betting. So I actually ended up posting a video on TikTok and on our Instagram reels based off of the Tennessee Titans. So villain betting, I talk about it all the time, but what I do is I like to do what the sportsbook wants. So the sportsbook, they're going to get a lot of bets like the public bettors. Colorado might be a prime example. A lot of people out there, they like Colorado. Colorado's going to be the fun team. Caitlin Clark, the Chiefs after Taylor Swift. I'm trying to name teams that, all these people are kind of into. They're going to get a lot of the money towards them. Maybe Real Madrid and soccer, all that kind of the Warriors back in the day, or like LeBron, the Lakers, teams like that. I like to bet on the opposite teams. I like to bet against I like to bet on the teams that go against those teams, right? So I made a video off of the Tennessee Titans, and the Tennessee Titans might be a team that I kind of start liking this year. Their win total's only at 6.5, and I feel like they've made a lot of good additions to their team. They got Calvin Ridley. They got Tyler Boyd. They just traded for Ernest Jones. They got Snead, the cornerback from the Chiefs. And so this team, I feel everyone's talking about the Colts. They're talking about the Jaguars. They're talking about the Texans. But they're not talking about the Titans. And sure, they don't have a lot of, power. They don't have a great roster, but at the end of the day, that's probably going to be team. I'm not saying they're going to win the Super Bowl or even go to the playoffs, but like on a game-to-game basis, I might be betting on the Titans a lot because the sports books aren't really adjusting to that, I feel. So here's our Winnable. What this is, an easy way to get our play. So this play that I'm posting on YouTube right now, I've already posted that over to the Winnable. I always tell y'all, obviously I'm not going to try to super sell our MVP plan, even though I do have a lot of faith in it. As you can see, I posted these plays that made $850. You would have already cashed out. Obviously, it's a little bit biased because we had a one really big day. But at the end of the day, right here, right? You have to go back and look at this chart to where I'm going to go down. I'm going to have bad days. I'm going to have really good days, whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm kind of trajectory upwards, right? So the MVP plan, that's going to be, well, what Winnable is, is it's going to be an easy way to get our plays, right? Via text, via email, whatever you sign up for. So this play, like I said, I posted it on our Winnable already. I'm going to make this YouTube video. I'm going to upload it. I'm going to make a thumbnail, so that might take 30 minutes of my time. And so hopefully the play doesn't shift at all. And so that's why I've been posting it straight to the Winnable. We have like 1,250 people now on our Winnable that are signed up for our plays between our free plan and MVP plan. So there are a lot of people out there that are signed up for the play. Like I said, the free plan at a minimum, I beg you to sign up for that. Like I have friends that text me for plays and I say, yo, just sign up for the Winnable. Rather than me having to text all of them individually, I just say, here's our Winnable. Go look at it, and I have my plays on there, so you can easily follow along, right? So if you're wanting to come onto YouTube and find plays, just go to our Winnable. You'll get the slip, and I put the link on there, and it's very easy. So one free pick a day is going to be on our free plan. MVP plan is going to be all of our plays. Football season is rolling right around up the corner, right around the corner. It's going to be like 2 weeks away. I think, are we even like a week? Are we a week away from football? We're almost a week away because I think Thursday Night Football, Chiefs-Ravens is like a week away. So that's crazy. Anyways, yeah, that's right around the corner. So we're going to be putting a lot of bets out there on football. Week 1, we're going to be think of all the games that there are. There's going to be a lot of correlated betting when it comes to football. So we're going to be pairing up receivers with quarterbacks and tight ends, because if a receiver has a good game, it's very likely that his quarterback also had a good game, unless he gets injured or something crazy like that. If you had told me Tyreek Hill has 150 yards, it's very likely that Tua probably got like 300, right? So we like to do a lot of correlated receiving pair together when it comes to football. So if you want to sign up for MVP plan for free, just type in code RFF at the checkout and it'll be $0. So for a free month. So here is finally going to be the play. It's at 8:30 in the morning. We have Heroic going against Falcons, Nerds versus Sunpayas. So we're going to go less on each of the headshots. I know headshots are a little bit more random, but at the end of the day, I still like taking the less here. Obviously, I would prefer doing the kills, but I did see an advantage here on the headshots. I was looking at other sports books, and I was looking at Nertz's at like 16.5, and I saw Sun Payas at like 10.5. So getting 1.5 different headshot value, not only just the value of a per, Nerds and Sun Payas, but also getting a correlated bet, combining them together. What we're wanting for here is one of these teams to just take over these maps, right? So the way that Counter-Strike works, it's not like a normal sports game. It's not football, it's not basketball where there's a allotted period of time. They go best of 13 rounds. So that means that these games can go crazy shift. Like this snapshot is a prime example of how crazy Counter-Strike can be, crazy much of a difference on these games, right? So we have this guy, he got 45 kills, 37 kills, went completely over their kill total. I bet you if you go look at the history of that game, it was like 13-11 and like 15 or 16 to 12 or 16 to 13, something like that. They go back and forth all day. Obviously, I didn't watch it at 7 in the morning. And if you go to this game right here, where this guy only got 7 headshots and he got 23 kills, I bet you those were like 13 to 4 and 13 to 7, right? So the more games that these guys are playing, the more opportunities they have for kills. The less games they go, the less opportunities for kills, right? So if one of these teams takes over, that means that less games happen. And even if the team that takes over, they're not getting enough games to where they're not getting enough kills, right? So we're betting we want the direction of the game to go a certain way, right? So what we're taking here is less 18 headshots. And one thing before I forget, please make sure, this is why Winnable is actually very important, because I put the link on there. I know there's no opportunity to put the link on the YouTube, and so go sign up for our MVP plan, or our Winnable plan. What you want to make sure here is to get the same time. I saw there was another Nerds out there in Sun Payas. So Falcons, Heroic, 8:30 a.m., 8:30 a.m. Make sure you're getting this, 18 and 12. So that's going to be the play. Best of luck to you out there. I will be posting on a Winnable. I want to get more consistent when it comes to making videos on here, but I feel like I just keep lying all the time and I don't come on here, but I want to, especially during football season. I'm probably going to be a little bit better about doing that just because I'm just like all football and I'll be by my computer all day. So that is going to be the play. Best of luck to you out there, and I will see you all next time.